Some schools in the Eastern Cape are still facing a number of challenges. Teacher shortages top the list.
The province also has challenges of overcrowding, shortage of teachers in specialist positions, as well as infrastructure backlogs. The province managed to improve marginally on its overall matric pass rate, but still brought up the rear nationally.
The Port Elizabeth district will once again be the focal point on day one. Its matric results dropped more than 10 percentage points in just 2 years. There's still no delivery of textbooks at Arcadia High School. Broken windows and overcrowding will be added to its list tomorrow. But its greatest struggle is teacher shortage. Many schools went through 2016 with vacancies, which still have not been filled.
Sometimes there wasn't water at school, then we had to go home early. And that also meant that we didn't get enough education, and some of the teachers didn't get paid, so they didn't come to school at all. I mean, who would come to school and they don't get paid? They teach and don't get paid. And some of the teachers, they don't teach us really. They just give us this work, but they don't explain us. Then we need to figure it out by ourselves.
The problem of teacher shortage has been ongoing and received national attention last year. Disgruntled parents in the northern areas of Port Elizabeth closed down schools as a result. Tomorrow, they say, will be no different.
And what I want government to do is put more teachers there, really, because the children do need teachers. Sometimes many of the classes is empty. Children must sit there without a teacher, and it's not right.
Northern Areas Education Forum Secretary Richard Dry says at least 100 teachers are still needed to clear the backlog. But he also believes that the solution lies in the province addressing the education system as a whole.
I think we need a whole mindset shift, to put it like that, on how we look at education for the African child, to put it like that. The wake up usually comes in December and January when everybody is losing their hair concerning matric results. We're advocating that we cannot look at matric only. It needs to start at grade 1, where the base should be right, so that that child can be academically fine going through the system.
The Department of Education says it's aware of the problems and it aims to create a more conducive school environment for pupils.
If you look in terms of how to address the shortage of teachers, the first issue is around the post-provisional norm that has been declared, which is something which is historic, but also in terms of the bulletin that has been advertised, in terms of those educators that are additional to the establishment. We have added a section within that of the newly qualified educators, which are your PESAs, like your Funza Lushaka PESAs, so that we can be able to tap into them, so that we can be able to provide the educators on time to schools that are of need.
Members of the National Council of Provinces are expected to be in Port Elizabeth this week to visit schools in the northern areas to assess the situation. Lerat Utipa, SABC News, Port Elizabeth.